Welcome to my channel, everybody. It's your girl Dewey.
You're supposed to introduce me. Oh, that was your tummy?
I'm hungry. It's almost lunchtime and I'm hungry, but yeah, it's your girl Dewey, and we have a special guest for you. The lovely, the only Dingase. Also known as
The Face of Dollhouse.
the face of Dollhouse. So, from last time, remember we did like a get ready with me video. It's supposed to be a series where we do the hair and then the makeup. But clearly my YouTube skills are not, there yet because I keep messing up. I lost that footage. And then this time again, I thought I was recording, but we were not recording. It's a problem. But anyways, we shall we'll get there. We'll
overcome.
We shall overcome. We will get this. So, lucky for us, Dingase decided to come back stronger even, because she's gonna teach us how to do soft glam. Please let them know what soft glam is.
Yeah. Also, it's a pleasure to come here. It's always fun shooting videos with Tiwi, guys. It's so much fun. So today we're gonna be doing soft glam. So basically that's like a full glam, that's like a full face beat. But more on the natural side. Mm-hmm. So basically we're gonna be showing you how to melt your makeup into your skin. So basically like a marriage between your skin and your makeup. But glam.
So it is a lot of makeup.
It's very full coverage.
Okay.
But not cakey.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's good. Everybody has their own technique that works and whatever. And I feel like it's important to learn something new every time. So today we're gonna follow her orders.
Yeah.
Hopefully I won't try to go back to mine, but like I will follow her steps to get that really nice, yummy glam face.
Yeah. So we've already done our foundation and eyebrows. Sadly. So she's using Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation in shade 340. I am using Maybelline Fit Me in shade 370.
Okay.
So with the Maybelline Fit Me, you have to use at least 2 pumps because it's not as thick
as the Superstay.
Yeah,
because I used very little.
But the match is really good, which is another very important thing. You need to make sure the match is perfect. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the concealer now. I am using Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Hazelnut. What are you gonna be using?
So I will use. So this is concealer for like my face.
Yes, for your face.
So I have Toffee and Fawn. So Fawn gives me more of like a yellow tone, whereas Toffee is more like
a red.
Yeah, but like in like a good way. I actually prefer Toffee to Fawn.
Okay, then
I use Toffee for my eyebrows. Fawn, I used to use it, but it used to look very yellow, and I don't like seeing yellow for my eyebrows.
Okay.
So I don't know. What do you think?
Let's go with Toffee then, because this shade also is not that far off from my foundation. So you're just gonna go.
No, but let's use one closer to me.
Under the eye, on the side of the nose. Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah,
it's a
but
lot.
We're here for it. We are here for it. Okay. So yours is a bit like dry. Is it like soft? Is it?
It's soft.
Oh, okay. It's just using a brush.
Yeah.
Okay. So I go down here.
all the way down to the sides of your nose, and there all the way kind of on the side of your eyes.
Okay.
I don't put too much on my forehead,
Okay.
so just a little bit.
Why don't you put too much on your forehead?
Because
Is it a preference thing? Is it?
yeah, it's a preference thing, and also because usually I use
Look at my eyes already popping.
see,
They're
yeah,
already popping.
I usually use concealer like for my upper brow as well, so I find that it's really kind of bright up there, so I don't want to put too much.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna be using my Morphe brush
Is this
to
enough?
blend more, just a little bit more,
As in everywhere? Where am I putting more? Like everywhere?
like on the side of the eyes.
Okay. Oh, like
You want to
everywhere.
kind of almost get into your cheek almost, but not really. I always used to blend using a beauty sponge, but I learned this from Tio, the makeup artist. I don't know if you know what Tio MUA, Tio's beauty book.
Okay.
So now I'm in love with using a brush to blend my concealer. Yeah.
You should have warned me, because I'm trying to think. Like, do I have a brush like her?
You don't?
I'll check, but I don't think so.
Okay. And
Is this enough?
yeah.
It's your show. You need to tell me.
Yeah, well, yeah, that would do, because that's like a thicker concealer than mine.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, you're gonna use your beauty sponge to kind of just take it all the way down there.
Okay, so I only have a beauty blender. Is that gonna work?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
gonna work. That's gonna work. You can use it wet or dry.
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure if it's dry, it's not dry because it's full of product.
Oh,
Should
that
be
dry.
clean.
It's just
Yes,
clean, but it's just
clean
dry.
but dry.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so that's gonna work.
That is alright.
And then now we blend.
So is there a specific angle that you like blend in, or you just keep it around the same area? What's going on?
For you, I guess you kind of have to spread it all the way down
So here.
yes.
Okay.
Yes. So that it meets the blush, because that's gonna make the blush pop when you lay the blush on.
Yummy. Do you know yummy?
You know the funniest compliment I ever get is your face looks yummy. Like literally people will be like, I want to lick your face. Like these are girls.
Oh,
it's not
okay.
like boys. Like
girls. I was like, hey, and then turkey.
yeah.
Guys. It already looks really nice.
Yeah.
I was really scared about a lot of minute ago, but like, I think I'm liking this. So you're better off using a concealer that's closer to your complexion.
Exactly.
Okay.
Maybe a shade lighter, or maybe two
This is for the soft glam.
for the soft glam.
But for other days where you're going, whatever
You can even
go
do four, as long as you blend it in.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
gonna look fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I've seen others going like
Super,
shades
yeah,
lighter.
yeah.
And then it would look fine after, but the process though, it was just like,
And that's what gets you the most transformation. If you really are into that super transformed look where, yeah, you really look beat for the gods. Yeah, you can go ahead and do that.
Okay.
But with soft glam, it's more wearable.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So how long do you normally blend?
So
So like right now we just
blended.
So we just keep blending at this point. I'm not asking. I'm asking.
Well,
I'm asking for
okay.
everybody, because for someone else they'll think, okay, blending would just take like a minute or 2 minutes.
No, just as long as everything looks seamless. like the way we look now, where somebody can't tell like, oh, she's wearing concealer, and you know,
Okay, where it just looks like it's one thing. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So you have that bright look, like your face looks brighter, but then it's not so obvious that you are wearing concealer.
Okay, fine. But blend, guys.
Blend.
Blend.
Blend, blend,
Blend.
blend.
Blend. Blend.
Okay. So now I go back to my foundation brush, which I just use to cover up wherever I stopped with the blending. I don't know if that makes sense. No?
Repeat that. Okay.
So I go back to my foundation brush to make sure I blend out all the...
Okay, because we were just bringing in the concealer down, but now you want everything.
So you want everything blended into each other.
Okay.
So you want the foundation blending into the concealer. So basically, wherever you stop the blending with your concealer, you're gonna just go around that area.
So you just dab.
Yeah, just dab.
Dab. But not on the concealer, right?
No, not on the
just
concealer.
where you had the foundation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
And now we're gonna contour with cream. Now we move on to contouring. So just like the concealer, I would recommend using just a shade darker, something that's a shade darker than your actual skin tone. So I'm using Maybelline Fit Me in shade 375 to contour.
And I happened to go steal a foundation bottle from my mom's dresser, because I think it's like a shade darker than mine. It's MAC Studio Fix NC50.
Yeah,
It's really just a shade darker, I think. But we'll see. Hopefully it'll work. She did not warn me. She did not give me a heads up to bring like a darker shade of foundation. But anyways,
it's definitely gonna work.
Okay.
It's gonna work. It's not gonna be very sculpted, I think, but that's okay.
Since we're doing soft glam.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
So I'm gonna use some of this.
Also use the bottom of any brush, basically.
Yeah, because I don't have a pump. This doesn't have a pump.
Oh, neither does this, but okay.
So I'm just gonna...
Okay, let me watch for now.
Dot it.
Okay, maybe get closer, because from here I think I can see, yeah.
You see how it's literally just a shade darker, so you can't really... In person it looks darker though, but yeah. So I'm just dotting just under my jawline. I mean my what do you call this? What do you call this?
They can see that.
Yeah,
she's doing that.
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I can't remember the name. Okay.
That there. Just remember.
This is the jawline.
Yeah.
And this is So I go
below your cheekbone. Oh, no.
Yeah. In the hollows of my cheeks. That's what they call it. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the jawline, because then that's gonna give you that Kylie Jenner jaw thingy.
Okay. Okay.
And then just a little bit on my forehead.
Okay.
Now we're gonna blend all of this.
Wait for me. Wait for me.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so we're mixing two shades so that we get like that dark shade.
Yeah.
There's always a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Okay.
I love that saying. You say that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, should be fine.
Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Okay, but let's see. So that's the amount that she's applied. So you see that it's like 2 shades. You have 2 shades. Even that side.
And now we blend. I am using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer Sponge. That's what they call it. We're gonna have it in stock at Dollhouse. So yeah.
So now we just blend.
Yeah. So you blend it upwards. Don't blend it down, but upwards.
Oh.
Yeah. Into the concealer.
Okay. Okay.
So. And then for the jawline, you kind of blend it downwards. And then I just take whatever is left over on the sponge and just go on the sides of my nose.
So wait, for the top part, we go round this way?
Yeah, just round and downwards.
I have a lot of hair. If you notice, I have a lot of hair. Like my hair even like meets my eyebrows sometimes. It's like, so it becomes a mess sometimes.
Ew.
Yeah.
But then if you have like a big forehead, this is always the way to go to kind of make it look smaller.
Also, this is to make your forehead look a bit smaller.
Yeah.
Now you know.
So you get in the temples on the sides like that and then downwards. So yeah, so I was saying whatever's left over, usually I would just go on the sides of the nose. And that's why I really like this sponge, because it's thin enough to get
that area.
Yeah. Okay. Because I don't like applying directly the contour, because I feel like it looks funny in person.
Yeah, you can see that she did
you
something
can
to
see
her
the
nose.
dark, and then
Yeah, I can imagine.
Because then see, even like with the leftover, you can tell my nose is already starting to straighten up.
Yep.
Yeah. So once we highlight and all that, it's gonna
blend.
And then now I'm gonna go back to my concealer, the brush I was using for concealer, to just blend up here to make sure the contour and the concealer are nicely blended.
Okay.
So it's a lot of blending.
Yeah, and I'm still using my beauty blender, so because that's what I use for my concealer. So. For my ladies that have beauty blenders, we can do this.
Now we're going into the powder, because we have to set all of this. I am using the Laura Mercier translucent powder in medium deep.
Okay, and I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me loose finishing powder. Yeah, so this can work as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it works.
All right.
So I'm just gonna take. I'm not gonna finish all of it. I'm gonna take it on.
Let's hope not.
Okay, so
Okay.
I use my
my
sponge.
Yeah.
Then I just dab into it generously.
Okay.
And then I start with my under eyes. So I'm just gonna.
So does it matter what you're using? Can you use like brushes like this, or
if
do
you
you
want
think
that,
using a beauty blender is better?
yes, if you want that coverage, yes,
okay,
the beauty blender is better. If you want it to be like a thin, very nude, natural, I just woke up like this type of look, then yeah, go with the brush.
okay.
But since we're not doing I woke up like this makeup, we're doing glam.
Okay.
Yeah.
So So is there a method to applying? Are we applying along the same lines like we did with the
concealer?
Okay.
Yeah. At this point, it looks really messy.
Ew.
It's gonna look really messy, but we're gonna blend everything out with a brush, okay? And if you're oily, you're really gonna have to pack it on because it's gonna help control the oils, and you're not gonna get too oily too quick. So now we're gonna carve out where we had contoured. So beneath it, we call it reverse contouring. We're gonna, so just get a little bit, not too much, just a little bit of powder, because we're not really highlighting, we are reverse contouring.
Is this
and
enough?
Then that's enough.
Okay.
And then you go just underneath where you had contoured, so that's gonna make the contour pop.
Okay.
And it's gonna make it look a lot more neater.
Okay.
So basically like that, from your ear to your lips. So I'm just gonna do the same over here. And then now we blend out the powder.
We look scary.
Yes, because this looks really creepy. Okay. So I'm gonna start with the one underneath the contour because I don't want that to be too bright.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
We are brushing off
everything.
the excess.
Okay. So
The excess powder.
in no direction, but just brush.
Just brush it off. Yeah.
Okay.
I like how sculpted you are.
Right? Wait. Look at my Okay.
I'm
allowed to feel myself for now. Because look at what is happening. I love what's going on here.
Glad you are loving it. And then now we move on to our powder contour. So we are both using the duo contour. The contour, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use the darker shade here to contour.
Okay.
Using an angled brush.
That I have. Same set.
So we're not gonna use too much.
Okay.
So
I used my darker one too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So dab, and then you go on the side like so, and take it down.
All right.
And shoot. Lightly, not like, but then like lightly, just blend that.
Okay. Lightly. Okay. Let me be serious. I think that's enough, right? I feel like it's doing something.
Yeah.
It's soft glam. Okay.
So as long as you feel it doing something, you're doing something.
Yeah. Girls in blue.
Okay.
So where else are we adding this? So
where we contoured, so cheeks, forehead, and then the jawline. And then the nose. just on the sides. You can get like a thinner brush if you want to be more precise.
Yeah.
I don't mind using this brush. I think it works. So yeah. So with the contour, I usually start from the eyebrow, so all the way onto the side of the nose and to the side of the tip. So from the eyebrow down. Yeah.
Okay, let me add. All right.
And then we're gonna move into the bronzer. So I'm using the Fenty Beauty bronzer in Mocha Mami. And
Go ahead, tell them.
okay, so
She didn't tell me. I don't have.
so I'm using an angled brush. So I'm gonna start right there. You wanna get a generous amount because usually it will fade.
So what's the bronzer doing? Why are we using bronzer?
It's bringing that warmth into the skin, because then the contour brings the cool tone, sort of. Because if you can tell, I hope you guys can see how this looks a little more reddish and then this looks a little bit darker.
Yeah.
So this is like the warm tonyness
That you're bringing with
and then this is like the dark tony cool vibe. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're doing that with the bronzer, and it's gonna
We're watching.
I feel like you look very bronzed already.
Right?
Yeah.
I think we're fine.
Since
Yeah.
you're fine.
Since I don't have, we'll wait it out. Okay, so we're going round. Everywhere where we... Oh, I see the color coming back.
Yeah.
So can someone
Because you don't want to look like, you know, egg face where it's just round. Because you want some dimension. Just a little bit.
See.
You see it? Yeah. So you see it, but then you kind of have to really look closer to see it. It's not like bam, bronzer in your face.
It just happened on purpose.
Soft glam.
Okay, she's getting cocky. Alright.
Okay, I think now we're ready to do the eyes. We're ready to do the eyes. Oh wait, no, blush. Almost forgot my favorite thing. Blush is so addictive, you guys. Oh my gosh, like I just can't do without blush. I have several blush palettes.
What? Who does?
So today I'm using the Juvia's Place Saharan 2 blush palette. Let me show you. Look at those colors. Ooh, so pretty. I love to use this shade. The orangish.
Oh, I love oranges.
Oranges.
Blushes.
It's like orangey peachy blushes.
Yeah, it's like
they're really.
Okay, so we're going in with the blush. Okay. So do you apply it in a specific?
So basically, it's layers. You start with the contour and then the bronzer, and then on top is the blush, and then on like the brow bone, that's where you put the highlighter. So it's like contour, bronzer, blush, highlighter. Yeah, so just slightly above where we put the bronzer, but we're gonna blend it into the bronzer so it's not like too much of a distinct so it's just nicely blended basically. So it's just nicely blended.
Just show them. Let's get it closer.
Okay.
So do you go in like to the front cheeks as well, or it's just usually more?
You know, like these days I usually bring it somewhere there because I noticed the Kardashians are always wearing the blush, Kylie especially, and I love her makeup. So I kind of bring it there. You don't have to, but lightly it just gives you a certain more Barbie kind of look, I think. Yeah.
So the blush is coming on top of the contouring and the... Ooh.
she's gonna have to prime using LA Girl concealer. I already kind of blended my concealer into my eyelids, so I'm just gonna go straight into the palette we're using today, and I am using Morphe, one of the 35 palettes. Let me check. This is a 3502 Second Nature palette. Let me show you guys the beauty. It's so pretty. It's like a nude girl's paradise. So I am going into, I'm doing a very, very, very nude look. So I'm gonna use I think this shade right here. Sorry, am I getting into your,
Yeah, you
this
are.
shade and this one. Yeah.
So will I be using the same shades, or you have a different plan for me? Or
Yeah,
are we doing the very same look?
Yeah, we can do the same look so people see how it looks on different skin tones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I'm gonna get into my Morphe eyeshadow brush. I don't think it's what it's called. I don't know the name, but it's just, it was in a brush set. So yeah. So I'm gonna just start blending. So if you're like going for like a night look, soft glam, you can add maybe some glitter over this or some shimmer with like a dark brown or like a warm brown on the ends. I'm going very nude, so this is pretty much it, where you can't really see it unless you're like very, very close to me. Okay, so now we're gonna line our eyes. You can use a liquid liner, but I find it easier to use the Morphe eyeshadow, the black shadow. So I'm using an angled brush.
It's feeling it's struggling.
Yeah,
but
it's
anyways,
struggling to focus, but it's angled, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna use this to line. So I'm using a powder. We're not doing like a crazy, creepy extra wing, just a cute baby wing, you know, like a cute one.
Cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, look at that. We only used the black eyeshadow for the wings. We didn't even use
See how pigmented that is.
yes, and it's actually really easy to apply. I should have known. But like I said, that's why it's always good to learn something, right?
Yeah.
That's why we are following her steps.
Yeah, and then I just smudged some of that black eyeshadow just for my waterline, and then just under there, just a bit. We don't want to end up looking like Marilyn Manson, so
Not today. That's not
yeah,
the look we're
not
going
today.
for. Not today.
Not today, Satan. Okay. So
Okay, so we'll let her put on her
my lashes,
lashes
and then we'll be
behind camera, and then we'll be right back.
Okay, so lashes are on.
See the difference when you have lashes?
Now we forgot one thing, setting spray.
Is this done before or after the highlighter? How do you do it?
I usually do it before, because then when you do it before, it makes the highlighter pop a little bit more. So you don't have to put too much for it to pop. So I usually put it before the highlighter. So we're gonna go into the setting spray and then do the highlighter.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm using this Mini MAC Fix Plus setting spray. If you don't have this, you can use Mario Badescu spray. It's also really, really good. It helps to just really melt all the powders and everything. This is what's gonna make your skin look like skin.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm using the e.l.f. Matte Magic Mist and Set Spray.
And then now we spray. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Yeah, but it's necessary.
Okay, so we
As
don't
you
wanna,
wait.
yeah. We're gonna go into the highlighter. I am going back into the blush palette. I'm gonna use this pink shade to highlight.
Okay. So where else are you applying?
So Cupid's bow, tip of the nose, bridge of the nose. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Don't put too much,
Don't put too much.
please.
You want that inner glow type of look. You don't want like swoop gold nose. No. Inner glow. Soft glow. Now we're ready to do the lips. Almost done.
So we line our lips first, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna line using my baby liner. My little baby liner. This is LA Girl lip liner in deepest brown.
Is there a specific way you line your lips? Or it's just literally just line?
No, it's just lining. You can overline them if you want that very pouty, glossy look.
But if you overline, doesn't it show though? Like in a person, doesn't it actually show that like you lined outside your normal line?
Yeah. There's a way to do it to where it doesn't look too extra.
Okay.
Maybe if we come back someday we can show you that.
Hey, is that you asking to come back? Hey. Ooh.
As if you're not gonna ask me to come back. You know
Okay,
you're gonna ask me to come back. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in with yet another liner.
Oh, you put two.
Yeah.
Why do you two?
I feel like I like a darker one on the edges of my lips, and then towards the inner part I put something just a little bit lighter. Yeah, like a mocha moment. Okay. It's actually in the shade mocha. This is also LA Girl lip liner in mocha.
Alright, I'm gonna try that. We're doing her makeup style, right? Let's try that.
Okay, now we're ready for the gloss. We're doing gloss today. So I'm gonna use LA Colors High Shine gloss in the shade Fresh. She's gonna be using Sensual. No, Doll Face.
Oh, everything's gone. But anyways, that's the color. It's a very pretty color.
Very
pretty. I
pretty.
had that color. Anyways, I'm trying this one. Oh, it matches my nails. I'm trying the
It's also the High Shine.
Yeah, it's also the High Shine. But this color. This color. And I was gonna try.
So what I do is I just put it right in the middle. Just in the middle like so. And then dab my lips. And then I'm gonna put a clear gloss over.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't put it all over, just in the middle. It's not exactly clear gloss, but then it comes off very clear. I'm using the Nika K lip gel in the shade, I think it's strawberry. Yeah, I think it's
Okay, and I'm using, oh, it's also the High Shine brand. Yeah, and it's a gloss. It's a clear gloss. So I apply it over everything. Ooh, look at that. Shiny. Okay.
so yeah, this is pretty much the look. So I'm just gonna go get my hair fixed by her.
I was about to say, what do you mean you're good?
she's just gonna fix up my hair because it's looking a little busted right now.
Yeah,
just a little, because it's still
I don't know.
wig plug hair, so it can be that busted.
No, it can never. Okay, so we'll be right back. And we're back.
So guys, this is the finished look.
Looks.
Finished
looks. There's look and what is going on over here. Oh, and also it's a combination between hair and makeup. You see, after changing our hair, you know, all the accessories and everything, even though I don't have none, but I feel like we look decent.
Yeah, and I feel like this is the kind of look where you can wear it anywhere, whether it's like work or like on a date, to a wedding. Yeah, it's very versatile. It works with any sort of outfit.
It's not like too out there, but it's like we are here.
Yeah, if you want to zhuzh it up a little bit more,
you
can throw on a red lipstick. Looks really dope with this kind of look as well. Yep.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dingase, for coming to my channel, teaching us the makeup ropes. I'm sure most of you guys have learned something today. I believe you have.
I hope you have.
Yes. Oh, how could we forget? Do not forget to like, comment, and
subscribe.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me on your channel. Yeah, I hope to come back and do, I don't know, maybe a crazy look.
See, again, hint, she wants to come back. You see this. But anyways, guys, please give us your thoughts on these looks. Is this something you think you can manage? If not, just keep watching and watching and watching this video until you get it right. Trust me, you will. You will. And even just keep practicing. I feel like with makeup, the more you practice, the easier it becomes.
Yeah, the more you do it, the more you get the hang of it, the more you know how to contour your face and all of that. So yeah, just keep at it. You're gonna get it.
All right. I hope you liked this video. I will see you in the next video. Please comment as to what you'd like to see, some ideas, makeup looks, hair, all of that.
Yes, maybe we can do the Q&A next time.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And then maybe you could ask us some questions or whatever. But use the comments to suggest anything. We're open and whatever.
Yeah.
But like, all right.